We all know professional development is super important, right? But let's be real. Who actually has the time? Finding a spare hour for a webinar or to plow through a dense book, it feels like a total luxury. So today, we're going to hack that whole learning process.
You're probably buried under a mountain of articles, reports, and videos, and they all promise these crucial insights. It's information overload, and the old ways of learning just can't keep up. But what if? What if you could take hours of that content and boil it down into just minutes of pure, focused insight? I mean, just think about the shift here. On one side, you've got traditional learning. You know the drill. It's slow, it's linear, and it demands these huge chunks of your time. But on the other side, there's a method that's built for speed and for synthesis. It's all about turning that raw data into a super concentrated burst of knowledge and doing it fast. The solution is this really cool high-speed framework called the TalkBox exercise. And the goal here is super simple. It's to prove that you can learn basically anything. I'm talking from the crazy history of the London Underground to the mind-bending science of CRISPR gene editing in less than 15 minutes. And we're going to do it using Google's NotebookLM.
Now, the output is what's absolutely crucial here. When you feed NotebookLM a YouTube video, it doesn't just spit out a text summary. No, it generates a custom-made 7 to 8 minute visual explainer. You got to think of it like your own personal AI-directed video that weaves together narration and key visuals. It creates this perfect little story, hitting exactly what you need to know and just cutting out all the fluff.
So the whole process is a really simple 5-step workflow. First, you've got the draw, where you just pick a random topic. Then comes the hunt, where you find your material. Third is synthesis. That's where the AI works its magic. Fourth is immersion, where you actually absorb the knowledge. And finally, presentation, where you prove you've got it down.
And that hunt phase, it is all about speed. You have exactly 3 minutes. That is it. Just 180 seconds to jump on YouTube, find 1 or 2 really good videos on your topic, and grab those links. That time pressure, it forces you to be decisive and find the best stuff right away.
And the variety is what makes this so powerful. Seriously, the draw phase is meant to be fun, to push you way out of your comfort zone. You might pull a card about the Great Emu War of 1932, yes, that's a real thing, or how CRISPR works, or even the psychology behind brutalist architecture. Honestly, the more obscure, the better. Okay, so during the immersion phase, your goal is laser-focused. As you're watching your custom 7-minute video explainer, your job isn't just to soak up a bunch of facts, it's to find one single actionable takeaway. And because it's a video, your brain gets this thing called dual coding. It's processing the words and the visual structure at the same time, which makes this short burst incredibly effective for remembering stuff. Now look, mastering a topic in 15 minutes is a pretty powerful skill for yourself. But the real game changer? That's when you scale this up from a little individual hack into a full-on team playbook. This is how you turn a fun exercise into a permanent, searchable resource for your entire department. The team workflow really just boils down to 3 easy steps. Collect everyone's takeaways in one spot, curate all that raw data into what's called a master notebook inside NotebookLM, and finally, you command the AI to synthesize all of it into something structured and actually usable.
And that collection point is so simple, but it's vital. You just set up a shared Google Doc. After everyone does the exercise, each person logs 3 things: their name, the topic card they drew, and that single, powerful, actionable takeaway they found. This document, it becomes the raw material for your team's collective brain. This is where you really command the AI. Instead of someone having to manually sift through all those notes, you use simple prompts. You just tell NotebookLM to group all the takeaways into themes, or create a bulleted action plan, or write an executive summary of what the team learned. The AI does all that heavy lifting for you. It's amazing. Which brings us to the ultimate payoff. This isn't just about making another report that no one reads. It's about building a living, intelligent resource, a permanent, searchable AI brain for your team that literally gets smarter every single time you do this.
Just imagine that for a second. Having a single place where you can ask questions and get answers based on your team's own collective wisdom. All those insights, all those breakthroughs, all curated and organized by AI. That's what you're building here.
And this AI brain is way more than the sum of its parts. It takes all those little fragmented takeaways and synthesizes them into something so much bigger. Coherent action plans, high-level summaries, and just this deep well of collective wisdom that anyone on the team can tap into anytime. And for a truly meta finish, you can generate a master video overview.
NotebookLM will create a brand new 7 to 8 minute visual explainer that summarizes your own team's key takeaways for the week. It's this incredible feedback loop that recaps your collaborative work and makes the learning stick.
Look, in a world of total information overload, the winner is the one who can synthesize the fastest. This method turns hours of footage into minutes of real, actionable insight. So the only question left is, what will your team learn first? Go to your TalkBox, pick a card, and start the hunt.